Trippier crosses over to Madrid. Lewandowski calls on the Bayern bosses for more signings. Juventus aren't in FIFA anymore. We've got a roundup of the day's transfer news, and of course, we have this week's great debate. Now, more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. So first up, and Kieran Trippier is moving to Atletico Madrid. Earlier today, both Tottenham and Atletico agreed on a £21.7 million fee for the right-back. The 28-year-old signed for Spurs in 2015 from Burnley for just £3.5 million and went on to make over 100 appearances. But from what I've seen on social media and as a Spurs fan, I'm kind of glad to see him go. He's been a brilliant servant to the club, but in the last season it was evident that he's not at the top level, and many mistakes cost Spurs dearly throughout the season. Of course, this does leave a bit of a dilemma for Pochettino now. If he's going to go out and sign a new right back, they're probably going to be expensive, and if he doesn't, they're left with Serge Aurier, who seems to always be injured, and Juan Foyth, who isn't really a right back. Kyle Walker-Peters is also an option, but his game time has been limited, and maybe he's not quite ready to be a consistent starter over a 40 to 50 game season. But moving on and to Bayern Munich, and Robert Lewandowski has called for his club to make more signings if they're to keep up with the rest of the Champions League contenders. It's been a big summer at Bayern Munich, but mainly through the exit door, as Mats Hummels has left along with Rafinha, Robben and Ribéry. This means that they'll need to bring some players in if they're to even have a full squad by the start of the season. Of course, attacking options are limited at the moment, but defensively they have shored up quite a lot. The signings of Benjamin Pavard and Lucas Hernandez have brought some brilliant young options to the Bayern Munich back line, but Lewandowski's right, they do need some other players. They were linked with Leroy Sané for 100 million, who was deemed too expensive. Ousmane Dembele is also deemed too expensive, and at the moment it looks like the only player they've got coming in for certain is Marc Roca, the Espanyol Spanish midfielder. But there are a few other rumours knocking around out there, and what I'm going to do is put them into a potential Bayern Munich 11. So look out for that video on Saturday, and we'll be talking through Bayern Munich's potential lineup for next season. And next up, and away from real life football and to some gaming, where FIFA will not have the naming rights for Juventus next season for the first time in 25 years. This means that the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Aaron Ramsey and brand new signing Matthijs de Ligt won't be playing under their official club name in the game. This now belongs to Pro Evolution Soccer, who have signed an exclusive deal with Juventus. This means that in FIFA, they'll be called Piemonte Calcio. Piemonte is the region where Turin is based, which is of course where Juventus come from. Alongside this, FIFA will also be making their own kit and badge for the Italian champions. And if you actually really care that much about it, you can let me know right here whether you or not you will be buying Pro Evolution Soccer or FIFA for the upcoming season. So next up, until a roundup of all the other day's transfer news, where Southampton are close to getting rid of Sofiane Boufal for around £10 million to Nice. RB Leipzig are closing in on a £22.5 million deal to sign Everton winger Ademola Lookman. Abdou Diallo has made his switch from Dortmund to PSG, and Gianluca Mancini, the Atalanta centre-half, has joined Roma. So lastly but not least, we have this week's great debate, and for all you Onefootballers out there who don't quite know what this is, well, our heads in the Onefootball newsroom come together and think of a question to ask all of you guys. Of course, you can see their answers and my answer in the relevant article in the Onefootball app. But for the comments section down below, we want to know, what is your favourite kit for the upcoming season? Now, there are some absolute shockers out there, Huddersfield mainly, but there are also some rather nice ones, and for me, the best kit is Real Madrid's away kit. If they're going to go back to the top of European football, they might as well do it in style. They've got that dark royal blue with the gold lettering and numbering. I just think it looks really, really smart. Whether or not Gareth Bale will be in it, we don't know yet, but I'm sure Eden Hazard will look absolutely fire to complement his skills on the pitch. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts on the great debate about which kit you think is best. Will Trippier be doing a good job, and who's coming off better in this deal, Spurs or Atletico Madrid? Of course, let me know all your thoughts on the rest of the day's daily news as well. Smash the like button whilst you're down there, and click here or here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on Onefootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.